Do you think you can make it this whole rant without eating one of these chicken sandwiches?
No. No, not at all. You know the way anti-venom works for snake bites, where you like inject a little bit of venom into someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to take 2 bites of a chicken sandwich off screen so I could not eat these, but all that's done is made me hungry for chicken sandwiches. There are certain days that define our collective sense of food history. On May 8th, 1886, John Pemberton sold the first glass of Coca-Cola. On February 11th, 1963, Julia Child made her television debut with The French Chef. On November 11th, in 2009, I threw up in the Hokkaido seafood buffet bathroom after eating 3 pounds of Bang Bang shrimp, and when I returned to my seat, they asked me to leave the establishment. That one more just affected me, but that is a true story. The janitor was in there while I was throwing up, and he was not pleased. R.I.P. Hokkaido seafood buffet. But the day for me that really changed everything was August 12th, 2019, because that is when Popeyes debuted the chicken sandwich that broke the internet. Do you guys remember the original thing that broke the internet? It was Kim Kardashian balancing a champagne glass on her butt and popping it. I can do that. I should break the internet. All right, so we've all heard about the Popeyes chicken sandwich at this point. You might have even eaten it. You might have even enjoyed it. But let's break it down by the numbers. Through the month of August, the sandwich went so viral that it raked in an estimated $65 million in media value. The sandwich actually sold out nationwide in 2 weeks, and it caused a slew of parking lot brawls that went viral, only adding to the media value. In just 2 weeks, Popeyes increased their share of the entire chicken sandwich market by more than 400%. And finally, Popeyes increased same-store sales by 38% from the previous year's Q4, raking in $47 million in profit. Popeyes holding it down in the chicken sandwich game. Dang Popeyes. Okay, so why all the hype, right? Like, a sandwich must be truly special to spark parking lot brawls. It must be preternaturally dank, right? I mean, yes and no. The Popeyes chicken sandwich is so special because it's perfectly average. Like, there's no gimmicks, there's no fried cheese bomb, pretzel bun, Asiago peppercorn ranch. They didn't partner with the MCU to have Hawkeye shoot a bow and arrow into a balloon full of nacho cheese that explodes on the chicken sandwich. Jeremy Renner didn't come out to the drive-thrus, but I kind of wish he did, because honestly, I'm a big Jeremy Renner fan. I thought his one Bourne movie was actually pretty good. What I'm saying is, the Popeyes chicken sandwich, they took normal ingredients, they cooked them pretty well, and they exposed the entire fast food industry because of it. That said, if you want to hear my full review of the Popeyes chicken sandwich, you can click the link in the description to hear me and Nicole discuss whether it is or isn't overrated in the latest episode of our podcast, because this story isn't really about Popeyes. It's about all the other fast food chains who are now trying to copy Popeyes. You got McDonald's, Burger King, Church's, Whataburger, Wendy's, KFC, even Taco Bell, the company whose slogan was once "think outside the bun," well, they slid right back into that bun to try and take a bite out of the firestorm that Popeyes started. This is about the imitators. It's about the false idols rising from their mediocre slumber, all to take a shot at the chicken sandwich king, and it's because climate change. Whoa, galaxy brain, pew pew pew. I'd be like a bro-y Bill Nye the Science Guy. I think that'd be cool. This isn't even the first fast food chicken war that we've seen. So back in 2015, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's all had aggressive marketing campaigns for chicken items at the exact same time. Burger King had 10 nuggets for $1.49. McDonald's brought back their once dead chicken select tenders, and Wendy's was pushing this Asiago Ranch Chicken Club sandwich. And it wasn't a competitor's viral chicken sandwich that sparked the original chicken wars, it was actually a drought. Between 2010 and 2014, America went through an unprecedented period of drought that particularly affected the cattle industry. In that 4-year time period, Texas saw its total cattle herd diminish by 24%, and cattle herds across America were at a 63-year all-time low. So, what the heck does that have to do with McDonald's out there slanging chicken tendies? Since cattle herds were thinning, that caused scarcity, which caused beef prices to rise by 17%, putting a huge strain on the fast food industry, which has had beef burgers at the forefront since its inception. That's Inception right there. One McDonald's franchisee actually told Reuters that they were losing money for every McDouble that they sold. Even though the McDouble was already a cheapened version of the dollar double cheeseburger, they rebranded the McDouble by taking off one slice of cheese, which that is the real conspiracy theory behind all this. You can't take off a slice of cheese and call it another name. I noticed. People didn't notice. I noticed. So all of these crazy chicken sandwich marketing campaigns from 2015 to right now, they're not even about getting people to eat more chicken. They're about getting people to eat less beef. Since that massive drought that ended in 2015, cattle prices have slowly been steadying, but in 2020, they're still up 40% what they were 10 years ago, and they have risen each of the last 3 years. What I'm saying is this isn't just an issue right now, but this is an issue that's gonna be going well into the future. A study by scientists at NASA and the University of Columbia predicted that if greenhouse gas emissions stay at the levels they're at right now, we're going to experience a 35-year mega drought across the American Southwest, which coincidentally is where most of the cattle are raised. And of course, while the droughts increase the price of beef, they do the exact opposite for chicken, since chicken takes about 10 times less water to raise per pound of meat than cattle. Are you following along here? We should have the board. We should have the board where I'm pinning up strings and I'm trying to find the killer, you know. everyone already says I sound like Charlie Day as it is. So that means chicken companies are actually profiting off of the changing climate, and demand is at an all-time high. From December 2018 to December 2020, we saw chicken prices at the wholesale market drop by about 20%, and fast food restaurants and investors have taken note. That means fast food restaurants, if they want to maintain profitability while still keeping prices affordable, they simply have to figure out how to make chicken sandwiches taste better than burgers, and that is exactly what we're seeing right now. They need to make chicken sandwiches that don't suck, and Popeyes was the one to come in and prove that that is possible. And I'm talking about the premium chicken sandwiches here. I'm not talking about McChickens, because McChickens are undefeated. Like $1.49, oh, they're like $2 now. That's an old price. Even the McChicken prices are rising. God, climate change spares no one. Let's see who has the best chance to be the ultimate victor of the chicken sandwich wars. All right, so first up, we got the McDonald's new spicy crispy chicken sandwich. So this was McDonald's huge reformulation. This is something that all the franchisees have been calling for literally forever, especially since Popeyes came out, because like I said, McDonald's is losing a lot of money on their burgers. Here, I'm gonna read you the verbatim description from the website. Give me a sec. With our new spicy pepper sauce topping the new Southern style fried chicken on a new toasted potato roll, this sandwich was made for those who like it spicy. The crazy thing about this is like, none of this is actually new for McDonald's. I know they said they reformulated their chicken to try and keep up with Popeyes. They probably made it less processed. They're probably using a more whole cut of chicken here. McDonald's came out with a Southern style chicken sandwich in 2005 to try and copy Chick-fil-A, and that didn't work. In 2015, they came out with a new buttermilk sriracha signature crispy chicken sandwich that was actually on a bun that very closely resembled Popeyes, but now they got like the, calls like the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Devon Sawa butt cut right here. But if you look at it, I mean, here's the sandwich compared to Popeyes. Popeyes, I mean, this is a big restaurant-sized chicken sandwich, and then McDonald's comes out with this. And if you split it open, it has like literally the same structure as Popeyes, right? Popeyes bun, pink mayonnaise and pickles. McDonald's bun, pink mayonnaise and pickles. So this is like a direct shot-for-shot recreation. I'm just gonna give it like a little one bite. So I am really interested in who's actually gonna come out on top of this thing. It's bad. It's a bad chicken sandwich. So many people have eaten this and reviewed it, and they're like, oh my God, it's good, it's crispy, and it's juicy. It's like, McDonald's has always had fried chicken sandwiches. There's like this weird collective amnesia, which is really playing into the hands of fast food marketing departments, because if their goal is to get people to eat less burgers, the fact that people have fetishized chicken sandwiches so much, I suppose, including myself, really plays into their hands, because it's the same. It's the same as all the chicken sandwiches they've come out with in the past, which are perfectly fine. But as far as McDonald's chances to win the chicken sandwich wars, I mean, frankly, I give them a 0 out of 10. I don't think they have any shot. They appeased investors by coming out with this thing, and they cut the fat on a lot of their menu, but I do not believe this is a good chicken sandwich. And this little adorable 90s butt cut here. Shout out to Emily Fleming. She introduced me to the term butt cut that no one else understands. It's got a middle part like me. Another really interesting competitor in the chicken sandwich war is KFC. KFC had been beating Popeyes in literally every facet of the fast food fried chicken game. They had a higher like brand familiarity rating. They like had better same store sales. But then Popeyes came out with the chicken sandwich and absolutely smacked KFC in the mouth. Like Louisiana came in and just absolutely torched. Where are they from? I was asked, where is KFC from? I'm losing it, man. So many, 90% of the comments are just, is Josh okay? And the answer is, it's complicated. All KFC did, and you can check out the pictures side by side, they took their original crispy kernel chicken sandwich and they like soaked it in a bucket of creatine till it was just this yolked out monster. It literally looks like the exact same sandwich that was shot by two different food stylists, one of whom went like a little bit aggressive on the size. But if you look at it, I mean, this is pretty dang close to Popeyes. This is probably the best you're gonna get. Let's try it. Oh, I mean, this is a really good sandwich. If Popeyes had not gotten to market first, if KFC had literally just thought, we're going to make our chicken sandwich a little bit better, I think they maybe could have had the fanfare. But that said, the success of Popeyes might have simply been because they've been a perennial underdog in the fast food game. Though side by side, taste for taste, KFC comes very, very close to Popeyes. I give KFC a solid like 4.5 out of 10 to win these chicken sandwich wars. I think they got the resources at their disposal. I think they got the regionality complex, Kentucky versus Louisiana. They have made a heck of a chicken sandwich. Popeyes forced all these other places to upgrade, and it shows. So obviously we've seen McDonald's and KFC, they are directly copying Popeyes. They think that Popeyes found the formula with simple spicy mayonnaise and pickles on like a kind of weird shiny bun and a big ol' hunk of chicken, which is why I think the Wendys sandwich is so interesting. Let me just open this up like a predator's mouth. I don't even think that's what Predator sounds like, but I did it. So Wendy's saw all these other companies that are putting millions upon millions of dollars into R&D to literally figure out how to take a whole cut of chicken breast, season it and fry it and put it into a bun. For instance, McDonald's says that they tested 8 different cuts of pickles to find the best one. They said they went to 6 different industrial bakeries to get the bun right. Then Wendy's said, no. We have already had a great chicken sandwich. What we need are more bells and whistles. They're taking the opposite approach. They're skirting the entire war. This is the jalapeno popper chicken sandwich. It's Wendy's spicy chicken filet with bacon, jalapenos, jalapeno cream cheese, shredded pepper jack cheese, and cheddar cheese sauce. And I love this. Go for a different market. Do you, Wendy's? I like this. As a jalapeno popper fiend, like, this speaks to me on a very spiritual level. But the interesting thing, well, say you look at like the KFC chicken versus the Wendy's chicken. The Wendy's chicken looks obviously a little bit thinner and more processed. KFC is much bigger. But then you look at like this little sad McDonald's breast next to KFC. McDonald's put all this money into R&D to basically make a worse version of Wendy's. And Wendy's, to create this chicken sandwich, literally let like a 19-year-old stone dude drag it through a 7-Eleven condiment bar and come out the other side. I consider Wendy's a dark horse. I think Wendy's has had an amazing original chicken sandwich program. And I think if all the hype dies down on this, if they realize the millions in R&D were all for naught, I think Wendy's could be there hiding under a bush throughout the entire war to come out as the victor. I have Wendy's as my dark horse. This is good. We put cream cheese on a chicken sandwich. Nobody doing that. Come on. I mentioned that Popeyes is the king chicken sandwich that all these other places are coming at, right? But you can't talk about the chicken sandwich wars without talking about the OG. Chick-fil-A has been around since the 1960s. They have always known that people love fried chicken on buns. To me, they're a little bit like the In-N-Out. They have this sort of regional scarcity, at least perceived, because now Chick-fil-A is nationwide. But Chick-fil-A maintains that they've been doing the same thing for the last 50 years and haven't changed their recipe. So I'm really curious how the new school stuff stacks up to the old. God, that's bad. Look at the difference. Look, there's not even any breading on the Chick-fil-A one. Like, there's literally no crunch. There is something to the process that Popeyes initiated, right? They did absolutely raise the game on all of this. And the fact is, a chicken sandwich restaurant cannot get by on worse chicken these days. I know Chick-fil-A has so much cultural appeal. I mean, despite having like absolutely terrible politics. So Chick-fil-A, I mean, they've been around for years. They might take the whole thing, but I am vehemently rooting against them. People, wake up and realize but there are better chicken sandwiches out there. Sorry, I was drooling from the taste of the Wendy's chicken in my mouth. That's what happened. This is the best video. We should keep doing this. Okay. And despite this massive mountain of chicken sandwich detritus, these are not all the competitors in the game right now. Church's Chicken, they have a new chicken sandwich out. Whataburger has a new chicken sandwich out right now. Burger King is planning a massive nationwide release. Right now, the Burger King sandwich is in test markets. And their whole thing is they're doing a hand-breaded chicken sandwich. If you look at reviews and if you look at pictures of this thing, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Even though Burger King right now is late to the party, there's a quote from their CMO. I want to read it. CMO Ellie Doty says, "What if hand breading were to chicken what flame grilling is to burgers? We'll take the time to get it right and our guests will definitely taste the difference." Dropping the hammer, if the Burger King sandwich lives up to the hype, I think it could be the single item to save Burger King. My favorite entry, however, is Taco Bell. Taco Bell, until 2012, their slogan was "Think outside the bun." And this is the first time I've seen, at least since the Bell Beefer in the 1970s, that Taco Bell has had a bunned item. Now, I actually kind of went off on Twitter about this because Taco Bell back in 2015 debuted a chicken biscuit taco. That was a breakfast item that I actually camped outside for. There was not anybody else camped outside for the drop of the biscuit taco, and it was perfectly fine. It was a folded biscuit over a little chicken tendy. Taco Bell is now advertising a chicken sandwich taco, which, if you listen to the podcast, is an absolutely semantic head fluff out there, but it kind of looks like a Chinese or Taiwanese bao that's like folded over a chicken tender. But Taco Bell did confirm that they have completely revamped their chicken as well. They're putting chipotle mayonnaise and pickled jalapenos on it. Popeyes felt so threatened by Taco Bell because I think both have sort of become a lifestyle brand at this point. I mean, they're both out there selling hoodies and streetwear and all that. Popeyes felt so threatened by Taco Bell that Popeyes made a troll TikTok video where they said, "Here's how to create 2 chicken sandwich tacos out of 1." And they took the chicken, they ripped it in half and folded a bun around it, directly putting Taco Bell's weird misnomer on blast. But Taco Bell could also be a dark horse in this race. And we know this isn't the end of it either. As we said, beef prices keep rising, burgers are gonna get more and more expensive. We're going to get to a point where burgers are like the treat that you get from a fast food restaurant, and you might be buying, Beyond Meat is already there. Chicken sandwiches are already exploding. Popeyes actually introduced a Cajun fried flounder sandwich, which is really delicious. Also, for all those people out there who are like, "Don't eat fast food fish," I spit. I spit. I started drooling talking about fast food fish. For all the people out there who are like, don't eat fast food fish, it's all gonna stay fresh because it's just frozen, and the Filet-O-Fish is a really nice sandwich. So who is ultimately going to win the fast food chicken sandwich wars? Option 1 is everybody. We all get more delicious fried chicken sandwich options from all these restaurants who have now realized that they can make a better fried chicken sandwich thanks to Popeyes prodding them. Is it B? No one, because we're all gonna be living on a planet that deals with the effects of climate change going deep into the future. Possibly. Option 3, I got Burger King, screw it. I'm calling this for Burger King. I have not had the sandwich, but I'm not like that impressed with anything. Popeyes to me still probably has the lead. Burger King, I am putting all my faith in you. When that sandwich rolls out nationwide, I will be camped out on your doorstep just like I camped out for Taco Bell's biscuit taco. Burger King, lay down your mighty scepter on the heads of all those who have opposed you, for you shall emerge victorious, and I shall call you my friend. What? Wait, here's what I'm gonna take the Popeyes, I'm gonna scrape off the cream cheese and the jalapenos and the bacon from Wendy's. Popeyes got the best, like chicken for chicken, bun for bun, pickles for pickles, and then I'm gonna smash that bun on there. Come on. Honestly, that's so good. I love simplicity, but more than simplicity, I love blatant excess. Thanks for stopping by the Mythical Kitchen. We got new episodes out every week. We got a new episode of our podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, every Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts. Hit us up on Instagram at Mythical Kitchen with pictures of your mythical dishes under hashtag Dreams Become Food. I'll see you next time. The fridge is gonna start beeping at me in 8 seconds if I don't close it.
Get as messy as you want in your kitchen when you have the Mythical Kitchen Towel. Available now at mythical.com.